Hey everyone, welcome back to Precast Chalk Talk. My name's Hagen, and we're at our office downtown Beloit today. This year, 2026, happens to be our 80th year in business as Mid-States Concrete. My grandfather started the company, and I was really blessed to be able to grow up around the business all these years. We're going to meet my dad today. He's been on before when we celebrated our 75th. It's a great time to reflect and say thank you to you, our customers, and to our entire team at Mid-States, over 350 people, and all the work that not only they do, but their families do to support. So just to take a step back, and as we always are very grateful, but especially in this 80th year, to say thank you. Look who I bumped into.
Yeah, what's going on today?
Well, you wouldn't know it, but he's around all the time, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So
Right.
kind of knows our customers, most of them. We've got a few new ones today, but
Do you? Well, good.
yeah.
I like surprises. Yeah.
So, do you have a few minutes just to talk about 80 years in business?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. 80 years.
We didn't have those 80 years ago.
No, what'd you have?
No, we had, didn't even have Polaroid pictures. We had to develop our own film in the back room.
You know how to use a phone?
We didn't have phones.
How the heck did you get any business then? What was that like?
We had really good people working for us, really
Kinda
good
like that.
salesmen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that were relationship builders, and we traveled throughout the couple
Yeah.
100-mile radius of South Beloit, and I just paid most attention to operations and finances, and they took care of bringing the customers in.
Yeah, so that would have been 1946.
46, yeah.
yeah.
I was 3 years old when the business started. And I used to go to the plant with my dad,
Yeah.
which reminded me of a story. Actually, Mother reminded me that she brought you down to the plant when you were 3 years old.
Yeah.
And she wanted to leave, and you didn't want to leave, but she put you in the back of our car. We had a 1965 Volkswagen Bug. Hagen's in the back seat of the car.
I call it the ouchie back.
Yeah, and he happened to have a croquet ball in the back that he picked up and threw against the windshield. He was a little upset about having to leave. So he had a passion for the business way back then when he
Yeah.
was 3 years old.
No,
So
it's true even to this day. It kind of gets in your blood.
it
I
really
guess.
does. And, what's amazing, coming into work today, I saw a truck coming up Gardner Street, and I thought, man, how much I just get a thrill every time I see a load of precast. I don't care if it's hollow core or walls or beams count.
We have 7, 8 crews out running around and people going between our 3 plants, and you're seeing the precast loads all over.
Yeah.
And everyone remarks, especially those who see the buildings, who build the buildings, our crews, they get to kind of point like, hey, I built that one, I built that one. It's
You can
pretty
hardly
neat.
drive through Wisconsin, any town, and we've done something there.
I was thinking, so you think about 80 years, some things have changed, a lot has changed, but some things, haven't changed about the way we do business. Maybe you could talk about that.
Well, what hasn't changed is it's hard.
Yeah.
It's been hard from the beginning, and most businesses are. And I just remember my dad working hard. He'd be home for dinner every night, but I didn't see him much at my sporting events and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
he's building a business.
Yeah.
He started with nothing. His father died when he was 12, and his mother died when he was 18. So he was on his own. So he was a true entrepreneur. He started this business with no money, found a couple investors, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
I mean, he just always found a way to make it work.
Yeah. Charles Victor.
Charles Victor, charismatic, very intelligent, didn't have a formal education, but the real American success story.
Yeah.
Yeah. And thank goodness for what he did, what he started, gave us the opportunity to build it from there. And what I did. And fathers are always appreciative and proud of what their sons do.
Yeah.
And I know my dad felt that way, and that's the way I feel about you and what you've been able to do with this.
Well, I was remarking, because we got a 4th generation now.
Yeah.
And Charles starting, and I was telling him, he's not alone. We have multiple families that have 3rd and 4th generation people working at Mid-States.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely the most constant part of the things that haven't changed. The greatness that makes companies successful are their people.
Right.
We've been fortunate to have good products. The products have developed, and importantly, we have great customers that are willing to give us a shot every day.
And we've had really good suppliers over the years too. You know that. Or early on, I spent a lot of my time with the suppliers, and giving them the confidence that we knew what we were doing.
Yeah.
And that was a big part of it. But people come and they stay. They love working here.
Yeah. You know, when you think about the future and where construction's going and what our products mean to the marketplace and what lies ahead, what gets you excited about the future?
We have barely touched the surface of what's possible with our products, and with the labor shortages, the more you can do in a plant with high productivity and quality. I mean, we've just got a great future to look forward to.
Thanks for joining today. As always, super grateful for this time that you take, a moment of your day. Hope you get a good laugh. I was blessed to have the dad that I did. You can see what a great person he is, and he's had the overarching influence on our entire company for, since he joined in early 60s. And that continuity, you just don't get that every day. So super grateful to my dad. I love you, Dad, and excited. I know all of our family members, all of our teammates have family and how important that is. And that's really the basis of why we even do what we do. We just want to share a little bit of the fun that we have. For everyone here at Mid-States, we say thank you. And till next time, peace.